Hello, everybody. Brother Ed coming to you once again from Louisville, Kentucky, and this is hopefully going to be, if you use it properly, news that you can use. There are people, I don't know if there's any truth to this or not, I'm just telling you what I am seeing and hearing. I went to a website because someone suggested that I do so. You have to look for it on DuckDuckGo. I don't remember exactly what the website was, but if you put the right terms in, you'll be able to find it, I'm sure. But I don't know if this is a rumor, if it's fact, fiction. I don't know. I did not really find what looked like proof or evidence of any kind that this is true. I simply found websites stating that it is happening. That very powerful, wealthy, influential people that we think are still walking around free and doing very destructive things throughout the world and in the United States. Some are alleged to be current leaders of nations. Whether this is true or not, I don't know. But from what I read, many of these people are either clones or body doubles, and that they're the actual people have already been some either imprisoned in an undisclosed location in Cuba, and others have actually been executed already. But clones and body doubles are operating as them, making it appear as though they are still living, still roaming around free, and doing all these things. If there's any truth to this or not, I don't know. Again, I couldn't find anything that really looked like evidence, only websites saying that this has happened and happening. So if you use DuckDuckGo, you will likely be able to find this. You won't be able to find it on any other search engine, I'll tell you that right now. But you find it, decide what you believe to be either true or not true. That's very much up to you. Rumor, fact, or fiction, I don't know. These things are actually happening. Both Russia and OPEC predict the price of oil by the barrel to rise to $200 a barrel. Gas by the gallon, if oil goes up that much by the barrel, you can expect that gas will be at least $20 a gallon. At least. Governor of Tennessee considers creating a state gold repository. Might Tennessee secede from the Union? Dollar is in the process of dying, and I'm going to get to that. It could very well be that Tennessee is going to secede from the Union, and that the reason he wants to have a gold repository is because maybe, hell, if they secede from the Union, what would stop them from printing their own money? If the Tennessee economy is going to survive what's coming, they're going to have to do something like that. Be quite honest with you, if any state or commonwealth in this union is going to survive what's coming, they're going to all likely have to become their own independent and autonomous nation and do something very similar, if not the same thing. I've been saying this for quite some time. It's going to likely be the only way. Shortly after the rise of a specific strain of bird flu, China begins its new surge in lockdown measures. Residents of the Jushu village in the in the Lijun region, have this to say, and I'm rather surprised that this got out. 6/2/21, the village was shut down with no notice. Food, medicine, and baby formula are very expensive and in very short supply, if you can even get them anywhere, because the grocery stores are closed. Why? They have nothing to sell. Yep, and that is from lack of shipping. Villagers thought that the authorities would be there to see to their needs. Instead, they cut them off from everyone outside the village that they could be trading with, and so far, they are on their own. The supply chain across the globe is in deep trouble, and this is a worst case scenario, and it's likely to eventually happen all over. Well, it is happening all over the world, really. Also, I want to mention before I end this, Morgan Stanley Asia. If I'm remembering correctly, I don't think it is the person or CEO, whatever those people are called, who is leading that now. I believe it was a former executive in there that is predicting that by the end of this year, the dollar is going to take a 50% a 50% decrease in value, which is going to be a really bad thing if that actually happens. And they called it, what they say we are going to be in is a double dip recession. Sorry, but when I hear a term like double dip recession, that screams out to me that that is really just coding for Great Depression 2.0 times 10 on steroids. That's what it sounds like to me. Double dip recession. Yeah. I think they're trying to make it look like it's going to be bad, but not as bad as it's going to be, because they don't want. The time for people not being scared is just done and over. At any rate, that's what's going on, and we need to get ready, prepare, because it's going to be a whole lot worse than just that. No doubt we are going to see a situation either in the fall or the winter that is going to cause a lot of people to either die from cold, hunger, or both. I think you know what I'm talking about. At any rate, there's really only a few things we can do. We need to prep like crazy. I saw a username on YouTube. I see her here and there. Her name is Crazy Daisy. What? No, was it? I don't know. Anyway, it was something Daisy prep like crazy. I just Crazy Daisy prep like crazy, something like that. I don't think she had crazy in there twice, but I liked it. I thought it was cute. At any rate, yeah, prep like crazy while you still can. That's what we need to do. If you can, I've told you quite a few times. Excuse me. All the things that we need to be doing if we can. Get you some chickens, goats, sheep. If you have the space for digging a pond and stocking it with fish, do so, please. Put your trust and faith only in Holy Mother, Father, and Son, because no one else is going to be there for you like they can be and will be when the chips are down. Till next time, Brother Ed, signing out with love.